Welcome to the Qarra debates here at the BRICS Summit. We are with Farah GOOLAM, who is with the Durban Investment Promotion. Farah, the BRICS Summit, when we talk of this emerging countries organization, what does it ring to you exactly? How does that translate to you as a promotion organization?
Representing Durban, we are very pleased that we are having the BRIC Summit here in our beautiful city, and it's a city that offers a lot of investment promotion opportunities for our BRICS and emerging markets, and we are open for business. With regard to BRIC, we are happy to be the S in the BRICS. Currently, there are already companies operating in Durban from the Brazilian, Indian, Chinese and Russian markets. Putting them in categories, I would say India for the moment is a lot working with us on the manufacturing side with regard to Tata and Mahindra, and then with regard to on information communication and electronic side. Then we've got the Chinese market that taps into the raw materials and the coal mines, dealing more on the KZN side. Specific to Durban would be India. Then we go into Brazil as well as Russia. There are already, as I said, existing companies set up. With regard to China, our Transnet port company has won the contract. We're doing a vast amount of locomotives for them, which should be in operation at the end of 2013.
Could you explain what Tata and Mahindra are about?
Tata and Mahindra is automotives. Those are your vehicles that people use for commercial use, residential use, private use, business use. So it is a vast automotive an upcoming sector.
We hear a lot here in South Africa, officials speaking about transferring skills, transferring know-hows. Is your sector confronted with this issue? Are there sectors that you feel South Africans need to be trained in by Russians, by Brazilians, by Indians, etc.?
I would say that we could learn a lot from each other, because in our Durban, we have our Africa's busiest port, we're the gateway. So we'd like to transfer those skills that we know we definitely can cater for. And with regard to the other sectors that we have, like maritime and logistics, tourism and property, agriculture and agro-processing, these are big in the other countries as well, and we could learn a lot from them. Green economy is one of the sectors that we are pushing, and other countries have already started on this as well. So we're hoping to learn from them and teach them the know-how of what we've already got as well, because as Durban, we're trying to go as a smart city on electronics. So I do believe with regard to our BRIC cities, we could offer a lot more to them, because that is something that Durban itself has created and would like to market it out to everybody. Like, for example, our local company Dimension Data has already gone over to the BRIC countries and represented themselves.
What would you say is your major challenge at the level of your promotion organization?
I would say that there has been myths, like the strikes of last year, for example, that had put a damper on people's confidence levels. But I would say that being in our city, the fact that BRICS has decided to actually come into our city, that's a confidence booster. And if you look at the different areas like the Lelusha Ridge, Umhlanga Ridge, there's a lot of businesses that have come together there because there's confidence. There's head offices, I would say, being set up currently in Durban, not just going to Johannesburg. Because in Durban, we can promote a lifestyle of business and pleasure together. So I would say that definitely we are a city that is booming on stability, on economical and political. So there has been minor confidence dampers. I wouldn't say that's a weakness. I would say it's just a challenge for us to shine more, to show them that we are capable of being on the east coast of South Africa, being the gateway to the world, and the world to Africa.
The foreign visitor to Durban is definitely attracted by the standards of living that are not very different from any Western setting that we have seen in Europe, for instance. Nonetheless, there's this sensation of lack of safety here when you walk downtown. Is there anything that's being done by the municipality of Durban to overcome that, at least to give a sense of security for the potential tourists who would be coming from Russia, India, Brazil, or any other country?
I think, like many other countries and cities in the world, there is always a level of a crime rate. our city manages that, I would say, perfectly, not perfectly, I would say they're getting there. Because at every robot, for example, you will find polices being positioned. And whenever there are big conferences taking place, the police force are on par and 100% ready to deal with any issues. On a normal day, it's perfectly safe to walk on our Golden Mile, on our beachfront, on our promenade. All of these has been created for our locals as well as the tourists and the people that wish to visit our city. It has been created with that in mind.
Farah GOOLAM from the Durban Investment Promotion, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much.
You can watch the interview and read a transcript on www.alqarratv.net.